Welcome to Fundamentals 2 Workout Bite number 2. It's a workout that is complete from beginning to end in 15 minutes. If you're finding this workout as it progresses a little bit too easy, I've got the same workout at an advanced version as well. So check that out if you need to. Let's get right into it. So if I can just start you off, I want you to imagine that you've got a skipping rope. Forgive me for a second here. I'm going to start my watch, make sure we keep on target with the time. I just want you to do nice, easy pretend skips. If you want to grab a real skipping rope, please feel free to go ahead and do that. And we're just doing a little bit of easy high knee jogs or moderate knee jog. And now I want you to take it a little bit side to side with a little bit of a double bounce, lifting that knee up a little bit higher. Just warming up just a little bit here and a little bit quicker. Good. Now take it into butt kickers. So we're still doing that imaginary skip. Let's maybe go backward skip and open up through that the shoulders and try to kick the bum. And we're going to change sports here in a second. And I want you to get into a little bit of a staggered skier. A little bit of a double bounce. Opposition arms, 90 degrees, chest stays nice and high. Warming up. Double bounce, core and tight. Just a quick reminder, if the 3-minute warm-up that we're doing is not adequate and you're finding like you're needing more, please go back to the website. I'll put a link on this video and you can do a little bit of a longer warm-up. Okay, turning to the front. I want you to do a back lunge, a little bit of a lean. Switch sides. Back lunge, lean. Watch the tracking of your front toe. I want you to have your weight mainly through that front heel. Make sure you establish balance before you do the lean. Aiming for a nice stretch, ideally down the hip flexor in the back leg. You may feel it a little bit in that front hamstring, depending on how tight you are. 2 more. The last one here. Good, and we'll go to our out-in jumps. So out wide, double jump. Out wide, double jump. Out wide. Good. Keeping the heart rate still going. Getting the blood flowing. Getting the muscles warm. Excellent. 3 more. 2, 3. Balance on one foot. Go into a little bit of a quad stretch and a lean. Lean is optional. If you find that you don't want to do the lean, that's fine. Watch your bottom knee. Make sure it's tracking right underneath your hip, not winging out to the side. Tracking right underneath the hip, not winging out to the side. And 1 more on each side. And we're going to take it into a dynamic glute stretch. I'm going to stand to the side for that one. I'm going to step on one foot, cross the leg over, push the bum backwards. Step on a foot. Notice where my arms go. I counterbalance my butt position so I feel nice and balanced. If you're finding balance a little bit of a challenge here, feel free to do this up against the wall from the front. Make sure the knee doesn't collapse. Okay, there is our 3-minute warm-up. We'll just do a quick little set of reach to the floors to make sure the hamstrings are a little bit warm. And let's go 4 on the other side, and we're going to get right to it. So the first thing we're going to do is a burpee. Not quite a full burpee. I left that for the advanced folks, but almost a full burpee. I want you to jump up, down into a push-up position, reach back, and come right back up. Watch when you do this. Make sure when you jump back, that back stays nice and flat. No saggy backs. So a true burpee has a push-up right down to the ground. So we're going to separate those. Now if you need to, you can go ahead and do fewer reps. And we're aiming for 12 here. Last one. Now I want you to go down into a push-up position, and you're going to do 12 push-ups. 2, 3. Chest as low down as you can. Good work. 5 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back up. And what you're going to do is a back lunge, knee drive. We're going to do 5 of these. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to turn towards the front. And then we're going to do 5 hops. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we land on the opposite leg. Now I'm going to do back lunge, knee drive on the opposite side. 2, 3, 4. Get ready for that single leg hop 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Back lunge knee drives on the opposite side. Watch the position of this front knee. Keep it tracking. Keep the weight through the heel. 5 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back lunge, knee drive. 1, 2. Good job. 3, 4, and into a plank position. I'm going to show you 2 versions here. First version, the first set. If you're not sure if your shoulders can handle a side plank, I want you to do this version. So what I'm doing is I'm in a regular front plank, and I'm just doing a side-to-side tap. Really trying to make sure my hips stay nice and level. Good, we're doing 20 taps. Second time through this series, I'm going to do a side plank version. I'll remind you of this option. Side plank is just a little bit tougher through the shoulder joint. I'm not sure where we're at. I'll do 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we got squat jumps. So if you can, doing a full depth squat, jump up to the sky. Just modify your range of motion if you need to, or take it to a basic squat. But if you can, we're doing our full jumps. 10 more. 1, 2, as low as you can go. 4, 5, 6. Good job. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, grab a wall, a stick, or a rope, and you've got behind the neck pull downs. Now, when you're unloaded and you're not doing heavy load, I'm okay with behind the neck pull downs for a good range. I never counsel people to do loaded behind the neck pull downs. Not ideal for the shoulder joint. 4, 20 reps. 5, 6, or you're doing wall climbers. Getting the heart rate to come down before we do our last exercise in this series. Good work, guys. Woo. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. Okay, on your back. If your heart rate still hasn't come down too much and you're not sure how your cardiovascular health is, do some more upright standing behind the neck pull downs until you feel your heart is in control. And all I would like is opposite what I'm doing here. I'll just back it off for a second. In a crunch position, chin is tucked in, forehead is long. I'm reaching one leg at a time, and then I'm adding opposite elbow. I'm not trying to crank the elbow in. I'm thinking about more rotating through my shoulders. Nice and slow. We're doing 30. We're going to call that 12, 13, 14. If you feel your low back at all, shorten up the range of the legs and reach higher. If you need to, just take it to the elbow turn. Okay, so your choice. Make sure you choose the modification that's right for you. Got 10, 9, belly button drawn in, 8, 7, getting ready to start from the beginning, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, roll back up, burpees, here we go, 12 of them, 1, watch your position as you extend out, 3, 4, draw that belly button in, 6. Okay, we got 3 more minutes to go in the high intensity part. I'm going to have to step it up a little bit in this last set. 2 more. Push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. the right leg this time. Back lunge, knee lift, 5. Hard drive, 2. Try to recruit your glute and hamstring of that front leg. Now those 5 funny jumps side to side. 1, 2, 3. Use your arms. 4, 5. Back lunge, knee drive. 1. Should be on the left leg now. 3, 4. Funny jump side to side. 1. Jump as far as you can with control. Back lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 jumps. 2, 3, 4, 5. Back lunge, knee lift. 1, 2, 3. Good work. 4. Now remember that plank? We're going into either your plank with a side tap. That's option 1. Option 2, go into a side plank. Lift up the arm. Reach the arm underneath as far as you can. Lift back up. We're doing 10 of those a side, or you're doing 20 of the original movement that I showed you, which is the front plank with the side tap. Make sure you're lifting out the shoulder joint if you're choosing the side plank. 2 more. And last one. When you're doing that side plank, aiming for as much range of motion, both on the open right here, and then reaching underneath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and we're doing jumps, squat jumps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, speeding it up. 4, 5, 6, 7. Take it to regular squats if you need to, but if you don't, keep going. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stick 'em ups. With or without a piece of equipment. So stick 'em ups without the piece of equipment. Just look like this. Almost done. We're going to go 1 minute extra. 4, 5. Focus on getting that heart rate down. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Down to the ground. And we've got our 30. Let's speed it up a little bit this time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Belly button in tight, long neck. Chin slightly tucked. 1, 2, 3. 10 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Elbows wide. 8, 7, 3, 2. I don't know what happened to the counting there. And flip over. Tuck your toes under. Reach your hands forward. Deep breath. We're done the high intensity part. Just about 3 more minutes left in this workout. Time to get you cooled down. Get a little bit of stretching in. Again, more stretching. Definitely important. Next video I'm going to post is going to be 15 minutes. It's going to be kind of a power stretch. A little bit of yoga incorporated in there. A little bit of strength. But I'm a little bit more focused on the stretching. And I want to make sure that people stay nicely balanced. Take it to the center. Come up. Grasp your hands behind your glutes. Open up through that chest. And if you have the flexibility, you can lift your arms up farther than me if you can. Or you can stay here and just work on driving those elbows together. Getting a nice stretch across the chest. 2, 1. Left leg comes forward. Drive forward. I want you to drive your hip both forward and down a little bit, lifting tall. At the same time, I want you to press out of this front leg and try to create space right in through here. So we're not jamming anything in through that front hip or in through the low back. 3, 2, 1. Drop your fingertips down to the ground. Pop your back knee back just a little bit if you need to. Front toe comes up. Keep your chest close to that front thigh. Now we're aiming for a nice stretch down the front of that hamstring behind the knee, into the calf perhaps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your hands to the inside, swing your leg back. Right leg comes forward. Drive your hip down and forward. Pull the belly button in tight. Almost done, guys. 1 more minute to go. Your choice. Back toe can be shoelaces down or under like mine are, whichever gives you more stability. Make sure you're pushing out of that front thigh to open up through that hip. But we're still feeling a nice stretch in that back hip flexor. Chest is open. Drop the chest down to the thigh. Hop that back knee back just a little bit. Lift the toe and shift the hips backwards till you feel a nice pull in that hamstring. Maybe the calf. Straighten it up as much as you can. Not super rounded back, please. Try to be a little bit flat back. Shoulders down. 3, 2, 1. Almost done. I want you to extend your legs forward. Right leg comes up and over. Lift tall. Make sure both sit bones are on the ground. I'm hugging that knee, trying to hug it towards my opposite shoulder. Take my right hand, lift it behind, going into a gentle twist. But I'm still feeling a stretch in my glute. 3, 2, 1. Release, untwist. Left leg comes over, up tall. Hug the knee. Lift, establish a stretch in the glute, so it should be your left glute this time. Lift up, little twist. Left hand peels behind, lift, and gently twist, opening up through the back. 3, 2, 1. Flip over onto your hands and knees. Toes tuck under. Drop the heels, drop the head. Lift the hips. Slowly round up 1 vertebrae at a time. Arms come back, big arm circle. 1 more time, reach the hands behind the back. And we're done for the day. Thank you very much. If you have more time, please set it on some stretching. And we'll see you next time. Please give me some feedback how you like it.